SQL, SQL, structured query language, whatever it is. I'm gonna learn it from scratch and I'm gonna record my learning process so that like later when I learn technical things, I can see what I did right and what I did wrong. So I'm gonna learn it. I'm gonna be learning it from w3schools.com. So let's get started. SQL tutorials. SQL tutorial. Okay. Samsung ad. Whatever. SQL tutorial. SQL is a standard language for storing, manipulating, and retrieving data in databases. Our SQL tutorial will teach you how to use SQL in MySQL, SQL servers, MS Access, Oracle, Sybase, Informix, Postgres, and other database systems. Okay, so should click here, right? Start learning SQL now. Okay. SQL is a standard language for accessing and manipulating databases. Okay. SQL stands for structured query language. SQL lets you access and manipulate databases. SQL became a standard American National Standard Institute in 1986. Became a standard of. Okay, all right. Session. Okay, whatever. So what can it do? SQL can execute queries, retrieve data from databases, insert records, update, delete records, create new databases, create new tables in a database, create stored procedures in a database, create views in a database. SQL can set permissions on a database, procedures, and views. Okay, there are different versions of SQL. However, to become so everything is kind of similar even though there are different versions. Different databases have their own extensions. To build a website that shows data from database, you'll need an RDMS database program, that is MS Access, SQL Server, MySQL. Okay, so the RDMS means Relational Database Management System. So this is probably where data is stored in tables, and these tables have relationships between each other, right? Yeah. So a server-side scripting language like PHP or ASP to use SQL to get data what you want. To use HTML, CSS to style your page. Okay, so to build a website that shows data, we need all this, but we're gonna learn just this, I think, for now. Maybe later on we can learn about PHP, ASP, things like that. HTML and CSS, I have a little knowledge about those, but I know what's going on here, kind of. And now we're going to be learning how to use SQL. Okay. RDBMS, Relational Database Management System, stands for Relational Database Management System. Stands for this. Okay. This is the basis of SQL and modern database systems like MySQL servers, IBM, Oracle, Microsoft Access, things like that. Okay. A table is a collection of related data in trees, and it consists of columns and rows. Look at the customer table. Okay, so example, select star from customers. Okay, so if I click here, okay, select star from customer, edit the SQL statement and click run SQL to see the result. Click run SQL to execute the SQL statement. Above, okay, has created SQL database in your browser. Okay, the menu to the right displays database and will reflect any changes. Feel free to experiment with any SQL statement. You can restore the database at any time. Okay, that's cool. So the website has created an SQL database in the browser. So if I press run SQL, this thing pops up. Okay, this must be everything in the customers table. So this is the customer table, I guess. And if this is like select star from customers, so this means select everything from customers, which is a table. So this is an SQL statement. Okay, cool. What do I do now? Okay, so can I select whatever I want from this table, or can I only select everything? Can I edit this even? Select customer ID. Does it work? Okay, it works. Doesn't select other things. So if I revert it to star, selects everything. Okay, cool. I remember this. I studied this in university. So something I remember. Okay. Can I close this? Probably can. Okay, so every table is broken up into smaller entities called fields. Alright, the fields in the customer table consist of customer ID, customer name, contact name, address, city, postal code, and country. A field is a column in a table that can be designed to maintain specific information about every record of the table. Okay, it's a column. Okay, field is a column in a table that is designed to maintain specific information about every record. So basically, it's a column, a table. A field is a column, right? Record is also called a row. Okay, row and record can be used interchangeably and is each individual entity that exists in the table. For example, there are 91 records in the above customer table. A record is a horizontal entity. The column is a vertical entity in a table that contains all the information associated with the specific table. All right, so let me see. There are 91 records. Okay, 91 records. So a record is a row, right? So okay, record is a row and a field is a column. All right, field is a column. What else? So record is also called a row. Is each individual entry that exists in the table. Okay, record is a horizontal entity in a table. Okay. Okay. Should I click next? No? Okay, next. Database tables. Okay. A table most often contains one or more. What the fuck am I reading? A database most often contains one or more tables. Each table is defined by a name, example customers or orders. Tables contains records, rows with data. In this tutorial, we will use the well-known Northwind sample database included in MS SQL and MS SQL servers. So this is a table, I guess. The table will contain 5 records. A record is a row and a field is a column. So this table contains 5 records and 7 column. Okay. SQL statements. The most action you need to perform on database. Most of the actions you need to perform in the database are done with the SQL statements. The following SQL statements selects all the records in the customer table. So we did this before. To select everything, we just do select star from customers. Okay. I can again try if I want to. Run it. I select everything. Okay. Keep in mind that SQL keywords are not case sensitive. Select is same as select. So it okay, so the keywords, so these things are keywords. Select from star keyword, probably it is. So they're not case sensitive, so we can do lowercase of select. Everything can be in. Okay, you can put it in lowercase. It will work fine. This tutorial we will use uppercase. Fine. Okay, semicolon after SQL statements. Some database systems require a semicolon at the end of each SQL system. Semicolon is a standard way to separate each SQL statement in the database that allows more than one SQL statement to be executed at the same call servers. In this tutorial, we will use semicolon at the end of each SQL statement. So every SQL statement will end with a semicolon in this tutorials. And it's a standard way to separate each SQL statement in the database that allows more than one SQL statement to be executed. All right, okay. Okay, some database requires a semicolon, some does not. Most important SQL commands: select, extracts data from the database, update data in a database, delete data in a database, insert into a database, create, alter. So I think these keywords are kind of self-explanatory. So alter database, create table, creates a table, alter table, modifies a table, drop table, deletes a table, create index, creates an index, drop index, deletes an index. Okay, it's cool. Okay, now what is next? Select statement. Okay, the select statement is used to select the data from the database. This data returned is stored in a result table called the result set. Okay, the data returned is stored in a result table called the result set. So, okay, select column 1, column 2, ... from table name. This is a syntax probably. Okay. Here column 1 and column 2 are the field names of the table that you want to select the data from. If you want to select the data from all fields available to the table, use the following syntax. Okay, so if you want to select everything, you do this: select star from table name. So if your table name is customers, you do select star from customers, and you can get everything from the table. So if we want to select only specific things from a table, we have to give the names of the column or fields in this case. Okay, so select column example. So select customer name, city from customers. So if you do this, this is the customer table. So customer name is this field, and city is this one. So this the syntax, this line, the statement, SQL statement is saying select customer name and city from this table. So it will return these two fields or columns. Smooth, sweet. I think I should say result table. So the data returned is stored in a result table. So it will return a result table. Okay, did that. Select example. The following SQL statement selects all the tables. So did this already. Okay, test yourself with exercise. Insert the missing statement to get all the columns from customer table. Okay, so this is select star from customers. Answer, submit. That's correct. Should I go for the next exercise? Okay, write a statement that will select the city column from the customer table. So what is the customer table? this is the customer table, a statement that will select the city column. So select set city, doesn't matter if it's proper case, from customers, submit, it's correct. Next exercise, select the different values from the country column in the customer table. Different values in the country. So values means the these things, probably everything under the country column. So select everything and return the table. Select, what do I need to select dash from customers, select different values. Select all the different values from the country column. Okay, what is this? No, select all the different values from, so select country from customers. Is that all? That's all we need, right? Why do we need an extra column here? Is there something that I'm missing? Show answer. Okay, distinct. Okay, hide answer. Distinct. Okay, what did it even do? Okay, so I think I'm skipping here. Skipping some lessons. That's why it came up probably. So I think I need to go back here and learn what I'm missing. Then come back to the exercises and finish it. All right. Okay. So I did this. Okay. So I need to press next here. Okay, SQL select distinct statements. Okay, the SQL select distinct statement is used to return only distinct different values. Inside a table, a column often contains many duplicate values, and sometimes you only want to list different bracket distinct values. Okay, select distinct column 1, column 2 from table. Okay, below, this is syntax. So okay, so okay, I get it. So if let's say there is a country field, and let's say Alfred, this guy, and this guy is from Germany. So if we do select country from customers, it'll show everything, like every single country that is in the database base, and moreover it will show things twice. Like if this guy and this guy is in Germany, this guy and this guy is from Germany, this and this will be Germany. We do not want that. We just want we do not want it to repeat. So we use this thing to make sure that we are not repeating the same things, same countries. Okay, so I'm hoping that I'll get an example here. So the following SQL statements select all, including duplicate values of country column, the customer table. Okay, so I'm going to run it. So Germany, Mexico use. Okay, so there are two Mexico here. There's again a Germany, so it will repeat. Okay, so if we just want all the countries, we have to probably use distinct. So where do you use it? Select distinct country from customers. Probably that's how it will be. Okay, select distinct country from customers. Okay, we try. Okay, I can add whatever I want here. So okay, so run. It is here. It is okay. Those there is Mexico. There's UK. There is there any repeating? Is anything repeating? No. Okay. So we just use distinct. Okay. The following SQL statement lists the number of different distinct customer countries. Okay. Okay, so if you do select count distinct country from customers. Okay. So this was this count is a new thing here. Okay, so it returned another table, and it's probably counting the number of countries, number of distinct countries. Okay. Okay. Something Microsoft Access databases, it is not supported. Okay, in Firefox it doesn't work, it seems. Okay, so here is a workaround for Microsoft Access. Select count star as distinct countries from select distinct countries from customers. Okay, so if you are using Microsoft Access, you have to do like this. Okay, whatever, I'm not using it, at least for now. Okay, test yourself with exercises. Select all the different values from the country column in the customer table. All the different values. So select so distinct, right? Okay, so select all the different values from the country column. Select this distinct. Okay. Okay. So select distinct country from customers. Okay, it's there. Next. Okay, so SQL where clause. The SQL where clause is used to filter records. It is used to extract only those records that fulfill a specified condition. Okay, so where syntax, select column 1, column 2 from table name where condition. Okay, so I noticed that everything so new keywords are written in a new line. Okay, was it the case below here? Yeah. Okay, so here they didn't write it like that. Here they wrote it like that. Probably it's like if we need more space, I guess we have to separate it and separate the keywords and write it in a new line. Otherwise we can just write it straight like this. I think both methods are correct. Okay, so where were we? Okay, so where statement, so where is it is used to extract only those records that fulfill a specific condition. Okay, where condition. Okay, so we have to specify the condition. Okay. Below is a selection from customer table in the Northwind sample database. Okay. Select star from customers where country equals Mexico. Okay, so what it will do, it will select this record and this record. Does it select everything? Yeah, it selects everything. So if we give select country from customers where country equal to Mexico, then it'll be like country Mexico. Okay, let me try. So this, what will it do? Select star from customers. It will select everything from customers where the country is Mexico. Okay. So this is just a sample, I guess, and there are more columns here. Obviously, that's why the record with customer ID 2, customer ID 3 is in this. It is given in this picture, and this 13, 58, and 80 is not given, but this table is references to this in another. This customer table is probably is that the earlier table with like 91 records. So it is referring to that. Okay. So I want to see what happens if I do select country here from customers, which is table. So I can do it like this. So select country from customers, which is table name where country equal to Mexico. So I'm predicting that it will show country, and I think it will only show this field. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Okay, getting the hang of it. Okay, that's the word clause there. Now, what else? Text versus numerical field. SQL requires a single quote around text values. Most database systems will also allow double quotes. However, numeric fields should not be enclosed in quotes. Okay. So this statement will select everything from customer table where customer ID is 1. So it will only select this record. Yeah. What did I do? Okay. Probably only select this record. Okay. This so yep. So what were they saying here? They were saying, okay, so in where clause, the text values should be in quotes. They're in quotes. They're enclosed in quotes. But when it comes to numeric values, should not be in quotes. Okay. Okay. So and did this already. So what happens if I give quotes here? Doesn't run. Okay. What if I do something like 12 here? 12. What if I do 1? This is not even in the customers table, so it doesn't show anything. No results. So what if I do this? What if I just don't give anything here? Okay, that's a syntax error. Okay, so we're gonna wind up today, and the next video we will see operators in where clause. So we just saw equal to operator. Now we will see other operators.